We're explaining how to fix the failed to fetch dynamically imported module error in React with Vite. This frustrating error usually pops up when your React application, built with Vite, can't load a module you're importing dynamically, often using imports at runtime. Let's troubleshoot this step by step. 1. Check your import path. The most common culprit is a simple typo or an incorrect path in your import statement. Double-check that the path to your module is accurate, case-sensitive, and correctly reflects the module's location within your project's file structure. Make sure you're not accidentally using relative paths incorrectly, especially if your module is nested deeply. 2. Verify module existence and export. Confirm the module you're trying to import actually exists at the specified path and that it's correctly exporting the component, function, or whatever you're trying to access. A missing export statement or a misspelt export name will definitely cause this error. 3. Inspect your build process. Vite's build process might be failing to include the dynamically imported module in the final build. Look for any errors in your terminal during the Vite build process. These errors could highlight issues with your module's dependencies, incorrect configuration, or problems with the way your module is structured or used. 4. Examine your server configuration. If the error occurs during development, investigate your Vite development server settings. Ensure the server is correctly configured to serve the assets your dynamically imported module requires. Consider checking your proxy settings if fetching external resources. Incorrect proxy configurations might cause your server to fail at fetching external modules or resources. 5. Review your Vite configuration. Vite's configuration, write single quote vite.config.js, write single quote, or write single quote vite.config.ts, might need tweaking. Examine your resolve settings to verify that Vite can find your modules correctly. If you have aliases defined, make sure they are correctly mapping to your module's location. Check if you have any plugins that could interfere with dynamic imports. 6. Ensure correct module type. Ensure you are importing the correct module type. Are you trying to import a write single quote .js, write single quote comma, write single quote .jsx, write single quote comma, write single quote .ts, write single quote comma, or write single quote .tsx, write single quote file correctly? Vite needs to know how to handle the file type. 7. Check for network issues. If you're importing a module from a remote location, a CDN, or a separate server, ensure there are no network problems preventing your application from accessing the resource. Check your internet connection and test if you can access the module directly in your browser. 8. Clean and rebuild. Sometimes cached files can cause unexpected issues. Try cleaning your cache using npm run clean or similar commands provided by your project's setup. Then, rebuild your application from scratch. 9. Simplify and debug. If the problem persists, try to simplify your dynamic import. Isolate the problem by creating a minimal, reproducible example. This can help narrow down the root cause. Use the browser's developer tools, Network tab and Console, to further inspect network requests and error messages. Remember to consult the Vite and React documentation for more detailed information and specific configuration options. By systematically checking these points, you should be able to identify and resolve the failed to fetch dynamically imported module error in your React application.